Hello guys, welcome back to the news, my country people. Make nobody jealous anybody for this life oh. If you see say person dey progress, no dey jealous person oh, because you no know how tomorrow go be. Nothing is permanent in this life. There is always a room for change. Today na person fit dey shine, tomorrow that person fit no dey shine. So make nobody dey do competition with anybody because nothing is permanent. You see, Nigerians have started reacting to the photos of the ex-Senate President Ahmed Lawan sitting at the back in the Senate chambers. Shey una see say before, Senator Ahmed Lawan na the Senate President of the Ninth Assembly of the Ninth Senate, but now see him don be backbencher. Him don go sit down for back chair, while Akpabio have emerged as the Senate President. So you see, everything for this life no be by gidi. It will get to a point whereby things will change automatically, and I can tell you that Nigerians on social media have reacted to the photos of the former Senate President Ahmed Lawan sitting at the back during the Senate session after the former Akpabio State Governor Akpabio was elected the President of the Senate. And we recall that yes, Akpabio, who is the anointed candidate of the APC leadership, also defeated Abdulaziz Yari to succeed Ahmed Lawan. Even the presidency had supported Akpabio. Some APC lawmakers have supported Akpabio, and the senators-elect on Tuesday had voted for Akpabio on the floor of the Senate, where Akpabio pulled 63 votes to defeat his only rival for the position, Yari, who gained 46 votes. And following the emergence of Akpabio as the Senate President, Lawan could be seen sitting at the far end of the Senate chambers on Tuesday during the sessions. Ahmed Lawan be say na person wey be say dey sit down for front oh. He is the one presiding over the affairs of all the senators in the National Assembly. But as it be like this, so this guy now don't go back because he is no longer in power, and that is how things has always been in this country. One administration comes and goes, new administration comes and goes. The only thing we have to do is to support the current administration. And then at the end of the day, the administration would leave and another one would take over. And following the emergence of Akpabio as the Senate President, Lawan was seen sitting at the back. And these photos have stirred up conversations online about power. And trust me, Nigerians have reacted. People were stressing on how transit power could be and how imperative it is for people to always stay humble. When you know you are in power, when you know you are famous, you have to stay humble so that you will be respected. Even after that power have faded out, even after you have, come down from your high position, you will still be respected. We also have past leaders in this country. We have past leaders who once ruled us in this country, and even that at this point they are no longer ruling us, but I think there are some Nigerians who still respect our past leaders, like the late President Umar Yar'Adua. I can tell you till date that Nigerians, we still have that man at heart, because the few years he spent as a president in this country, he really did well and Nigerians loved him. We also have other presidents, Olusegun Obasanjo, people still respect him, and other presidents that have ruled us in this country. Likewise, President Muhammad Buhari. I know yes, some people would have doubts, some people would have their own thoughts on President Muhammad Buhari, but everyone is entitled to his or her own options concerning the past administrations. People, might criticize Buhari for his failure, for his performance, and I'm still sure that there are other set of people who have praised Buhari for his performance. Like I said, we are all entitled to our own options and our own beliefs. But then it gets to, the Senate President and the ex-Senate President. People have started talking that, oh, yesterday, Ahmed Lawan was the Senate President, and that same yesterday, he was removed and Godswill Akpabio emerged as the Senate president. So today now, he's a former Senate president, which means that power is transit. Power is not permanent. It's only a temporary something. That is why whenever you are in power, you have to do well. You have to use your fame wisely. You have to use your power wisely, because when you leave that position, what will people remember you for? That is what most people don't understand. That is what most of our leaders, they don't understand. They feel, oh, when they have the power, they can do all what they please. They can do the unimaginable. But then, when you leave that power, what will become of you? You know that the power is the only thing that is differentiating you from the people. If not, we are all humans. We are all the same. But then, the people are the one that put you in that power, and you ought not to forget the wishes of the people. But then our leaders, our politicians, that is what they are fond of doing. Once they clinch to that power, that is the end. You won't hear from them. They will start exhibiting their true colors. Like we see that of the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele. He was once the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Now he has been suspended. So you see the point I'm trying to make. Power is only temporary, it's transit. You cannot clinch on to it forever. When Godwin Emefiele was the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, he used his powers to do, so many things. He brought about the Naira redesign policy, which led to this cash scarcity and inflicted a lot of pains, a lot of sufferings on Nigerians. That is what he used his powers for. And at the end of the day, we know what we are remembering Godwin Emefiele with. Because I can tell you, if you ask anybody in this country, people go tell you, say, oh, this man no try you, Godwin Emefiele no try you. That is how people, see Godwin Emefiele. But there are some other set of people who will still say, oh, this man have done well. He was only trying to curb the issue of vote buying during the elections. That is why he had to come up with that policy. But at the end of the day, what matters is what people would remember you today. What matters is what people would remember you with. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. So this is life. Today we live, tomorrow we leave this earth. So you always have to be humble. He lost his party's presidential primaries and also got the Senate as a compensation. This only happens in Nigeria. So what do you expect? Anything goes. Things come and things goes. So you see, in this life, no condition is permanent. Even your problems, you have to stay humble. But then the average northerner loves powers, and then they like to clinch on power. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.